See, oh, good. How's everybody doing today? So, you guys like really, really love the lottery here. So, I guess I gotta do the lottery now to help you more. Lottery questions here. Everybody wants the lottery, so we'll cover that. So let's go into some questions. Mark, I tried manifesting 1 million to 2 million lottery for the past 1 month, but it did not work. Any tips to enhance on manifestation? Okay, and the next question here is, how do I win more consistently on scratch offs? Another one, how can I use the law of attraction to manifest the lottery? Another one, is the lottery really possible using the law of attraction? Another one, if the lottery is real and I can win it, why am I competing with other people to win? Is it truly possible to manifest the lottery? Is reality real or fake? All this everyone loves lottery stuff here. Okay. All right. So, all right. Let's go into the first one here. Okay. Manifesting the lottery and anything like that. Any tips to enhance your manifestation? All right. So the thing is like, there's like processes and principles that we all have to obey when it comes to like creating stuff in our lives, and manifesting the lottery is one of those processes and principles that we all obey. So the first thing is a timeline about this stuff. I always say, to manifest a lottery win, to deliberately create the lottery win, it could take anywhere from a few weeks to a few years. So weeks, months, or a couple years. Okay. Got to keep in mind that, because you're deliberately creating something. When you're deliberately creating something, it's different than just playing the luck or chance game. You know that. Remember what I said before, right? I said reality works in two places. You can live in the luck probability world, where you just try your luck, and that's why some people can win just like that. They never use law of attraction or law of assumption or prayer or anything. They just buy a ticket and they win. That's the natural default state of reality. But you can throw your hat in there if you want to, but if you're going by luck and odds, it's stacked up against you. You may never get it. However, if you're like deliberately creating it and using your mind, you're 100% guaranteed to get it. But that game, that part of the reality, has got to be more patient to do that. So, and the law of assumption, when it works with that, is the same way when you manifest in the lottery or anything like that. What you really want to do is you want to expect to win. You don't hope to win, you expect to win. I got download 6 numbers for the lottery. I didn't play it, and all the numbers came up. That was a question here too. And that goes to show you that when I'm showing people and teaching people knowledge of how this stuff works, is that the universe is always communicating to you, and it's because sometimes what we fail to understand is we fail to trust ourselves. And there's so many stories of this where people I know that they got numbers, never played the numbers, and numbers came out. So everything is. Remember I showed you guys before in quantum entanglement and quantum physics. I said, look, the universe, everything you want is already here. The win is already here. So what you're doing is you're previewing, remote viewing something that already happened. That's why when you can get 6 numbers, if you don't play those numbers, they come out, and you're like, damn, I messed up. The good news is the universe will come back to you and get you more. So it's the fact that we don't trust ourselves. But it just shows you the principle that every day, every way, people are getting downloads of numbers to win and manifest, but they just don't apply it because they don't trust the process, or they don't believe their own powers. They don't believe this stuff is real. It can happen because we've been programmed to see things as like logical and structural. The universe doesn't work with logical structure. So as far as the lottery, if you're someone that you want to create or manifest a lottery, specifically deliberately creating it, there's steps that you must take. First step is you got to become entangled with winning the lottery. What does that mean? You have to start to now believe that you can win. You have to start to visualize it. You have to start to play regularly on a budget. You have to physically put yourself in the places to show your mind that you've won. You have to physically go visit your lottery office. You have to physically write down stuff. You have to physically watch programs, people that have won, read things of people that have won. You got to start to do all those stuff. And you know, my book, I wrote it in the book. There's a book again because people are asking me, can you show me the book? Here it is. Manifest the Lottery using quantum physics. This is my journey and how I won the lottery a lot of times with using the law of attraction and quantum physics. And there it is. People are asking me. Okay? And the book shows you the deeper aspects of how you can win. Okay, so let me go to the first one. To manifest a lottery or anything, first build an attraction with the thing you want. That means an entanglement with it. Whenever you become entangled with something, it's going to be a lot more easier for you to manifest. So let's use the lottery, because everybody wants the lottery here. So okay, so when you become entangled with the lottery, that's when you're going to get downloads of numbers. That's when the universe will start flashing numbers in your head, and you better play them, because if you don't play them, you miss them. They're going to come out. That's entanglement. Scratch-offs, same principle. If you're just the person that likes to scratch off, then you can win big on a scratch-off. So for example, I have 2 scratch-offs here that I just got these a couple days ago, but I just want to use an example to show you. So here's one. This one is 500 bucks. I got the doubler, and it was all $10. You see all these 10s up here going all the way down. And you double that with some other 100 and 200, so that's 500. That was this one. I'm gonna tell you the story on these scratches just to show you the reality how the universe work. Here's another one we got here. This is a $5 ticket. This ticket I actually seen in a vision. This ticket is a $5 ticket, and I got the 5X on there for $20. So 5 times 20 is 100 bucks. So it's just the principle is when you become entangled, the universe shows you. So for this ticket here, I seen it, and I went to the store, and when I seen the vision of the ticket, I bought the ticket, instant winner. The other one, 500 bucks, was a feel. Like when you feel it, you go there, your eyes put you towards it. That's entanglement. When you become entangled like that, that's when the universe brings stuff to you. So the first step for you to manifest the lottery is you got to be patient, and you got to start to believe that reality isn't the way they taught you it exists. And if you're designing, someone says, hey, $1 million, let me read that again, because a lot of people make this mistake here when it comes to manifesting the lottery. And I'll read the question again. I tried manifesting $1 to $2 million lottery for the past month, but it did not work. See what people are doing? It did not work. How do you know it did not work? It's only 1 month, man. 1 month is no time in the universe. The thing about manifesting stuff, when you expect something, you don't put time on the thing. That's when it manifests. But if you're trying to put time on something, you're going to put it down. So the thing is, if you're going to manifest a lottery, you just got to play it and forget it. Set it, forget it. And then you will win. But if you're trying to win, someone said, I tried manifesting. See, they're trying to manifest $1 million. 1 month. See, they have two resistance right there. Number one, they're trying, and number two, they're looking in a time frame. And then their ego tells them, oh, it should take a month. It doesn't. It could take you 2 weeks, it could take you 2 months, it could take you 2 years, it could take more. But all that doesn't matter. So that's what I'm saying. You have to understand these principles and laws when you're going to manifest something. And that's one of them. With the lottery, would you say that you're becoming aligned with yourself to receive partial numbers? Yeah, so, okay, you could call it aligned, but when you become, so the way the principle of quantum physics works and everything works, okay? Like your brain is this organ. The brain loves repetition, and the brain likes comfort. Your brain don't like to go out of the norm. What I mean by example, this is why you're always going to the places you feel comfortable with subconsciously, because your brain likes to put you in places that it feels safe. So that's in the mind. Now in physics, everything is a particle wave. In physics, it says that all information is not separate, but it's together. It's entangled. And I want to get this so you can understand this. So what do you mean by that? So For example, if you like, say you want, this is my example, you want a yellow car, right? So if you are looking for a yellow car, your brain is going to help you to look for yellow cars. Your brain is going to filter out everything with yellow cars because your brain likes to be comfort. It likes to see the thing you see. Your brain likes to show you more of it. So if you're someone you decided, okay, I'm going to use this system, this knowledge to manifest and win the lottery. You've seen other people do it. You see me do it. You see Cynthia Stafford, the other guy, Shane Isler. Who's the other guy there? Timothy Schultz. But more people that are probably not even on here that's won the lottery through they're using their law of attraction stuff. So what they do is they become entangled in their brain first. So the brain starts showing them what they want. Okay? The next thing now, they start to physically do stuff to become entangled. The minute your brain starts showing you what you want, that's called entanglement. Now, once the brain says, okay, this is what you're looking for, your conscious mind is going to attempt to help you to find what you're looking for. But the problem with your conscious mind is it's so limited that it won't be able to get you all the answers. So in steps your higher mind. Your higher mind now will put you in a different realm. Someone says, what's the largest you've won? I'll put it like this, more than enough to live the life I desire. So I want more than enough money to live the life I desire. I'll put it like that. All right. So what happens now is your brain can't get the information. So now it goes into your authentic higher self. When your higher self now says, okay, so you want to win the lottery. Let me help you to win the lottery. I'm going to send you 6 numbers. I'm going to download you 4 numbers. I'm going to flash a scratch card in your head. You're going to walk into a store. You're going to hear a voice say, buy this ticket, which this is stuff I've all heard before. The voice will say, buy that ticket, and you look around, there's nobody speaking, and you buy the ticket, it becomes a winner. Those are the ways the system works. So if you want to win like that, that's how it's going to manifest. And then you could take it beyond the lottery, into your life. So if you're someone that's manifesting lottery, take the time out of the equation, man. Okay. Stop looking and just start expecting. All right. Another question here. How long do you wait to what? How long do you wait to scratch a ticket off? Okay, so yes, let's go with that one. All right. How long do I wait before I scratch a ticket off? All right, so this is my theory and my experience with it. There's 2 things that happen. I can buy a scratch ticket, like these 2, and when I see the visions of these 2 tickets, I will scratch them immediately. But normally when I do buy scratch tickets or feel or anything, I let them sit. And that's to program my mind, to show my mind that I'm not in a state of need. I've already got it. Some people scratch them immediately. I don't recommend scratching tickets immediately because I think when you start doing that, you get into this desperate need. Only if there's a strong urge to scratch it. If you keep it for a week or 2, what's the difference? The tickets don't expire for up to 6 months. The key is you're showing the universe, or you're showing your mind that you're not in a state of need or desperation, that you already have it. Like, okay, if you have something or you're comfortable with something, you're not going to need it more, right? That's the line we're getting right here. That's the line we're getting right there. See how that works? Does it help to manifest faster if you raise your vibration? Yes, everything manifests a lot faster when your vibration is high. And you keep your vibration as high by not needing or desperate or wanting, by just expecting and allowing the process to unfold. What do you do to keep your mind busy? Another question is, while waiting for the lottery to come in. You do a lot of stuff. You start working on other goals you have. You start manifesting other stuff. The lottery is a simple game to manifest, people. It's you buy the ticket, you visualize the numbers, you visualize the win, you repeat the process, you set them down, and you move on with your life. You do other stuff, and it's going to happen. That's a very easy thing to do. what you don't do with the lottery is you don't become super attached to it. Like every day you're like, oh man, I need this money, I gotta win. Every ticket you buy, you get nervous. Every scratch off you buy, you start, then you're moving into a different state of desperation. Remember, it's already yours. From the minute you decide to win the lottery with using manifestation, you already won it. So there's no need to be desperate towards it. It's already yours. That's the secret to all of this stuff. There are rules and principles that you have to follow when you manifest in the lottery. Rule number 1, you got to be very patient, man. Rule number 2, you got to be open. Rule number 3, you got to stop being desperate. Rule number 4, you got to expect it without time. And rule number 5, you got to believe and visualize. And then you become entangled. Then the information comes to you. There's plenty of you guys, I'm sure you all have stories here where someone had 6 numbers, like someone mentioned. You had a friend of a friend who had, you may have numbers that you dreamt you didn't play, they come out. You may be playing all this stuff. See how it works? If you struggle with visualization, then you can write it down. Then you can watch pictures or images of the thing you want. That's how you will manifest it. So you guys are seeing how the process works, right? Once you do it that way, it comes in. If you suddenly start to see the numbers, what, 11s, the 2s, the 3s, the 4s, that means you're in alignment with what you want. So he said if you manifest a car, you should put yourself like buying the keychain and the car interior. Yes, those are things that's what I'm showing you, that everything's already yours. If you want to manifest a car, you buy the fake key. They have the fake key. You buy like something for the car. Before you get it, your mind thinks you already have it, and it's done. Have you done law of attraction for card games? Like, what do you mean card games? You mean scratch-offs? If you're talking scratch-offs, it's the same principle, yes. But someone make a good point here. It says, if you want to manifest something, you have to show your mind that it's already yours. That's why I said you get the keys. Before you have, they buy keys all over, you get something. You want to show your mind that you already have and expect what you want to come in. You do that, that's why you... Guys, you got to remember, the world is mental. The world is not outside, it's inside of you. And then even better, if you go test drive the car, go test drive the car, man. That's an experience. The same thing for brain health. Brain health is being positive and seeing things. Am I a fan of the movie The Secret? Not really, because The Secret is incomplete. The Secret only shows surface level stuff, man. They don't show you the deeper meaning of how it works in the universe and your subconscious mind. A lot of people follow The Secret, which is it's a good starter for you if you're in the game to manifest. But The Secret missed the most important ingredient, man. The 3 minds: the conscious, the subconscious, critical divide, then the higher self, and shows you how to reprogram it. So that's what was missing in The Secret. But overall, it's a good start, though. It's a great start. Someone says, yo, I keep getting hints of winning the lotto. Why hasn't it happened? Here's the truth. It already has happened. You're moving to that experience right now. You always remember, your mind is always going to be a delay, people. And when you say, why hasn't it happened? Your ego. Your ego is not your amigo when it comes to manifesting the big goal you want. I just got an email for Georgia Lottery for $50 online bonus. Congratulations. Yeah. So if you get a dream or a hint that you won the lottery, or you've been playing, yeah, you already won. You're just moving to that experience. You got to let the process unfold. Your mind is always lagging behind. You got to always remember that your mind will always lag behind. Your brain cannot see things in real time or as quick as the subconscious can. So it's always going to be a lag, people. That lag could be one day. The lag in your term, in your physical reality, it show up as one day. The lag could be 1 month. The lag could be 2 years. But the fact that it's already done, right? It's already created. How many years doing this for me? 5 years now. Just teaching in general. But how many years it took me to actually win? Over 12 months. Like I would say 9 to 12 months, give or take. Yeah, about 9 to 12 months. My first win. Right. Do you think we should keep all the tickets that are not winners? Yeah, if you want to like offset some of them for taxes, you can keep them depending on what your budget is, but you don't have to. You don't have to, because you could claim the losses with the state or whatever you play towards your wins, so that could help with some tax stuff. But you don't have to keep the losers, the non-winners, I say. How can you offset? Well, let's say you lost. I'm now jumping into the world. I'm jumping into the world now of probability and laws with the lottery. So this is not the manifesting part. This is just the odds part of the thing. So let's say you spend 5,000 on tickets in a year or something like that, and they were winners, but then you got one ticket and you won like 10,000. You can claim up to the 5,000 loss towards that. That's how you offset it. But they're not going to give you the full 5,000. They may give you like 2,500, 3,500. That's what I mean by that. Best winning, I'm getting in on sports betting, better than scratch off. It offsets the taxes. It offsets the taxes towards what you want. You can claim as much to your losses as what you win. You can get a special form from the IRS if you're in the States. They call it like a gambling form. That's what they call it. But you can use that if you play like games, like casino games, and you can use that. Someone asked me someone kept asking, what about taxes on the lottery? Taxes. Well, it depends on where you live. There's certain countries, certain places that don't tax you. If you're in the U.S., you're going to get taxed. In certain states, it could be 25%, 30%. It could be federal, state tax. It depends on where you live. So you're always going to get taxed. And it automatically comes out. Now, in the state of Florida or certain places, you win $500. You don't have to claim that. Anything in the state of Florida over 600, you can claim that to win the lottery. The other thing now is anything under 5,000, you can go to lottery, but they don't tax it. They give you your own tax form to fill out. If you win over 5,000, 5,001, they take the tax out. You can also claim it as yourself, or you can claim it as a company or an LLC, which I advise to do if you win. For me, when I win bigger prizes, I never claim it in my name. I claim it in my company. That's smart to do. Any prizes under, let's say, under 100 grand or something, I claim that with my name. Anything 6 figures and over, I claim it for my company. So I have LLC. You can do that. You get a trust. There's different ways that you can work to help you. It's good for tax purposes because sometimes when if the lottery, when you manifest it, it's quite a lot of money, and you're in a different tax bracket. This is just for the individuals. This behind it. Then if you win a huge amount of money, let's say millions of dollars, you definitely want to get some financial advisors or a real good tax attorney, because even though they take the percentage from the win, it still puts you in a different tax bracket. So at the end of the year, you may still end up owing more taxes. People don't think about that stuff. But this is where you have to be smart and higher. This is when you're in the big money realm, large, millions of dollars realm. Can you non-intentionally manifest sickness? Everything you do is intentional. It's unconscious. It's just you're either aware of it or you're subconsciously projecting it. Why do you decide to share your story with people? Because no one else is teaching and no one else is doing this. And I feel like, hey, why should everybody be in the dark? I mean, we're all here to serve a purpose. And why wouldn't you want people to be happy? Why wouldn't you want people to have success? Because if they have success, it's going to come back around and help you as well. So that's why I share it. What laws does apply manifesting is the what? I believe that all of us are here for purposes, and sometimes we experience things in our lives. It may seem like it's for us, but it may be for the greater good, for the greater consciousness. So with me winning the lottery, I don't think it was just for me. I think it was for me to show people to do that stuff, because the way it happened was so profound. It was through visualizing and the exact steps using quantum physics. Okay. So I guess, you guys are getting some good questions there and you're getting some good answers. What you mean, placebo effect? So are you saying I can... Placebo effect. The placebo effect is your mind believes anything you says and it'll do it. What age did you realize what functions? People experience different things in their life at different times. It'll come to you when it's the right time. Some people may experience this in their teens, their 20s, their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. I've had people come to me in their 70s and 80s that are just realizing this. Whatever time you experience this or realize this is the right time for you. The universe is never late. The universe is always precise time. Everything comes to you and through you at the perfect time. All you have to do is get on that state of receiving it. Once you get on the receiving mode, things start coming to you. And the biggest thing is become entangled with the stuff you desire. Become entangled with the lottery. Entangled with the lottery don't mean be needy, be greedy, and spend a lot of money and try to win. That's not what entangle means. That's you're going to create more resistance. Entangle just means that you're setting yourself up in a way that when you think about it, it makes you feel good, it raises your imagination, and it becomes a part of your routine in a fun, healthy, positive way. It either motivates you, it inspires you. That's what entangled is. Then your brain now will start to feed that, and it becomes, you have mirror neurons that mirrors that, and then you start to see it around you. Then the higher self steps in, and boom, 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 boom. I saw the lottery symbol in my address. Yep, so many times. But here's the biggest tip for you to manifest the lottery, people. You gotta act as if you already won it. That's it. So here's a $1 million formula. How do you act as if you already win the lottery? If you have a lottery claim office by you, go there physically to visit it. Even if you didn't win right now, go there and visit it. Buy a ticket in there. It's going to convince your subconscious that you've already won. Now that place as a memory in your head, you have that experience. Now you'll win. That's it. How to act as if you win? You buy the ticket. You sign the back of the ticket. Visualize it. That's how your subconscious is the vehicle that brings all this stuff in. It's not your conscious mind. So if someone asked me this, they say, Mark, what is the biggest tip to win the lottery, man? If you're in the States or in your country or whatever, wherever you win, there's an office you have to go to claim. You can go in there and visit there. You can sit there and just chill and just watch the people come in and claim their prizes. That energy, that aura will be on you. And now your subconscious has that information. So when you leave that office, in your head in your ego is a memory, right? Like, no, your ego is like a memory, right? But in your subconscious, it was an experience that you won already. And your subconscious is going to make you win now in real time. How different is that purchasing a lottery at any store? Well, someone asked me this question too. I'll address it. Say, hey, if I buy a ticket and the clerk is negative, will I still win? Yes. Especially if you were led to that store. If your higher self led you to that store to buy the ticket and the clerk is negative, you'll still win, because your higher self will always trump what somebody does. So yeah, and when you buy ticket, when you go to stores, make sure it's like a positive environment. You know, you don't want to go to a store where people are always like negative. You know, you want to go somewhere people are positive. That can help you to raise your vibration. Yes, the first law I mentioned is that all mind in the universe is mental. That's correct. There's no physical thing in the universe. It's a mental construct that we perceive, the keyword perceive, as physical. But if you break down the components, it's still mental. It's not real. It's not physical. It's you can push your hands through it like this. It's transparent. So hopefully there's some good points. And I just wanted to answer those questions for you guys. And see you next time.